The universe's endgame. Heat death or divine revelation, the stars were dying. Astronomers around the globe had been tracking an unexplainable phenomenon. The universe's temperature was steadily dropping. The once vibrant cosmos, teeming with light and life, seemed to be fading into a cold, eternal silence, Dr. Elena Kaine, an astrophysicist renowned for her groundbreaking theories on cosmic entropy, sat alone in her observatory. She stared at the latest data, her hands trembling. The numbers confirmed her worst fear. The universe was heading toward heat death, an endgame where all energy would be evenly distributed, and nothing would ever move or happen again. But there was something else. Hidden in the data was a pattern, a faint, recurring signal buried within the cosmic microwave background radiation. It was too deliberate to be random, too intricate to be natural. It felt like a message of discovery beyond science. Elena brought the anomaly to her team, but they dismissed it as noise, a glitch in the instruments. Frustrated, she turned to her old mentor, Father Matteo, a Jesuit priest and a trained physicist. When she showed him the data, his face paled. "This pattern," he murmured, tracing the sequence with his finger. "It's familiar. It resembles an ancient Aramaic script, a language used in early religious texts." Elena stared at him in disbelief. "You're saying the universe is..." Writing to us, Father Matteo hesitated, choosing his words carefully. "Not the universe itself, but perhaps something through the universe. A divine hand revealing its final message as everything winds down." Elena's scientific mind rebelled against the idea, but deep down, she couldn't ignore the possibility, the race against time. Determined to decode the signal, Elena and Matteo formed an unlikely partnership, blending cutting-edge science with ancient theological knowledge as they worked. The universe's decay accelerated. Stars began to extinguish at an unprecedented rate, and galaxies disappeared into the dark void. Governments panicked, launching futile attempts to reverse the entropy. Meanwhile, Elena and Matteo worked in secrecy, believing the signal held the key to understanding the universe's end, and perhaps humanity's place within it. After months of sleepless nights, they finally cracked a portion of the code. The message was startlingly clear. Prepare for the convergence. "What does it mean?" Elena asked, her voice barely above a whisper. Father Matteo's eyes glistened with a mix of awe and fear. "It means this isn't the end, it's a transition. The convergence, as the universe grew colder, the signal intensified. Scientists worldwide began to notice the anomaly, and panic gave way to fascination. What could be awaiting humanity on the other side of universal collapse? One by one, people started experiencing visions, glimpses of a reality beyond the physical. Elena had one too. In her vision, she saw the universe folding in on itself, not in destruction, but as a rebirth. She heard a voice, both vast and intimate, whispering, "The end is not the end. It is the beginning." Her vision left her shaken, but resolute. She began to believe that the heat death of the universe wasn't a death at all. It was a passage into something greater, something beyond the limits of space and time, a divine revelation. In the final days, the signal reached its crescendo, audible to all as a resonant hum that filled the cosmos. Humanity, united in awe and fear, gathered in the last bastions of warmth, staring into the starless sky. Elena and Matteo stood together, watching as the last star winked out. The cold crept closer, but instead of despair, there was an overwhelming sense of peace, and then it happened. The universe collapsed, not in chaos, but in a symphony of light and sound. Time itself seemed to unravel, revealing layers of reality beyond comprehension. Humanity was no longer bound by physical form, but became part of an infinite, eternal consciousness. Elena's last thought as an individual was one of clarity. The universe wasn't dying, it was going home, epilogue. In the new existence, there were no stars, no galaxies, only pure awareness. The signal, now fully understood, had been a call to return to the source, the divine force that had created everything. And from that source, a new universe began to form. This time, humanity would remember.